Okay, welcome back to Kaguya-sama. Love is War. Anime review episode number 3. This is discussing the last 3 episodes of the first season of the show, and the last 8 episodes I have to watch sub because looking up season 2 is dubbed. From what I can tell, I think it might be so. Yeah, yeah. Because normally they release like every Friday, but I think that it's pretty much done. Yep. When it comes to dubbing, I hope at some point they dub season 1 because it was kind of dumb the fact yeah, this is the second time Funimation done this where they didn't start with the first season, the dubbing. Nope, they start with another season of the show. In the case of this one, it was season 2. In the case of Gintama, which is the last they did this with, though they did eventually finally concede to actually dubbing season 1 for the show. And the season they dubbed was actually season 5. Yeah, the first 4 seasons were never dubbed at that point. This was 2 years ago. And now the first season, well, was announced last year being dubbed. I don't know. I haven't a chance to see if it's fully dubbed or not yet. I'll check it probably later on. hmm Now, in these episodes, first off, with episode 10, we can continue basically a plot thread from the last episode where basically, well, Koga and Makuri basically are very nervous around each other because what happened last episode where Makuri accidentally slept in Koga's bed. Yeah, it was the first time he went to her house. And they eventually forgive each other over some cake. Though they do basically have an argument if a sugar comes in and basically breaks the fight, and she ends up eating the piece of cake anyways. And that's it. The rest of this episode is simply basically plans for summer vacation. Yep, summer vacation. And well, basically, Chica during her summer vacation decided to go around the world. Yep, go to places like Spain, California, Egypt, stuff like that. Though when she gets six back home. As for the president himself, he does nothing but work. Kogia spends the whole time in her room, which describes a very boring summer. Now, in case you're curious though, is there a reason why she has to hang in her room the whole time? Not really, no. So at one point she wanted to go shopping with her friends. Instead, her father decided to summon her to the main house in Kyoto and says maybe like one line to her, just as hi, and that's it. And even I agree basically with Koya's sentiments. Like, what was the whole point of something that all you could do is simply just a brief 2-second interaction? Yeah, and it's revealed that apparently her father never spends time with her. He doesn't care about her at all. You never see his face at all. And the fact that apparently the butlers are so overprotective of her that she couldn't even. Well, they canceled the shopping trip, and then she wanted to go to the fireworks show, something that they did plan to do. But she couldn't go to that because apparently they think, oh yeah, I can't get lost in the car. Really? She was surrounded by her friends. She'd be fine. Nope. Spent the whole time basically crying in bed. Looking if she's able to escape thanks to her maid, basically disguise herself as her. And take a taxi over there, though she's blocked. Though she gets out and she starts running toward, like, well, where the fireworks are. The fireworks are almost over to where she finally gets there. Like the president finds her, and she, along with Chika and basically the treasurer, go and take the same taxi, and they go to a nearby city to basically see their fireworks. And well, she got to see fireworks. And then, of course, apparently the very next day was Scarlet's new school term. So effectively, Kogia and Matura basically are now year 3. So it's Chika, and the treasurer is now year 2. Yep. And they pretty much spend the whole segment just, well, they kind of skim over the fact that what happened last week, like they basically avoid each other, especially getting really close because they had not seen each other the whole summer. At least in the case of Makari, there's a reason why. Kogia, there's no reason why she basically decided to hang out her room. Like, apparently it was almost like she was under house arrest in her own home for no reason at all. And, by the way, her father never see the man's face. You see briefly walking. Koga knows that this is her father, but it's like, oh, you're here. And, really? You summon her for that. You have her drive from Tokyo to Kyoto for this 10-second interaction. Wow, what a waste of trip. If you're going to go there just for that, I'd probably just basically say, hey, let's just go home because I ran out of deal with this bullcrap. That's if I was her. Or if I was there with her. Like, I would say, Kaguya, your father's ignoring you, and he basically told me for this, and I've shopped with your friends. Go shop with your friends, bring him to Kyoto, and be fine. Nope. Yeah, it's kind of odd the fact it's like this. And, well, they also this thing where when everyone's cleaning the student council room, everybody turns airplanes for some strange reason. And, of course, the treasurer obviously gets shot between Mopey, and also that three is the crowd, and Chicken leaves the room, and eventually the president, Murray and Kogia do interact, and they do sort of stop avoiding each other. And that's where the final scene ends, basically with that. It's a basically kind of like they're just close to each other, and they stop avoiding each other. But that kind of ends season 1 for the show. Yep, and episode. So, pretty much episode 10 chapters 7, 13, 4, the 41, 43 to 46, and that's it. Yep. In case you're still 39 actually adapted for the series. No. I think I think it skipped. No, wait, 39 wasn't skipped over. Yeah, 39 was actually adapted for episode 8. If I think, man, they did almost the first 46 chapters in just the first season alone. Well, they skipped over chapters 2 through 4, 10, 13, 15, 22. Well, actually, for next season. 32, 47, and 2. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. They skipped over 7 chapters. Season, yeah. And still a lot more of the manga they could adapt. I mean, you want to adapt those chapters for the next season? Good if they want to. Probably some segments or whatever. I hope eventually that they adapt this. Not the anime I come across where they actually where by the time you finish watching like an anime or like a season whatever, where they skipped over like chapters a lot of time for real no reason at all. I've seen this with a couple of series, mostly with Inuyasha and Rama Half. In the case of Rama Half, they skipped out a lot. And with that one, they never bothered finished telling the story with that one. They just abruptly ended it with the last OVA and just didn't bother to finish the story. Inuyasha, this is why I skipped ahead because they actually did bother to finish telling the story with this one. Though, yes, I do know about the spin-off series. And yes, I'll probably get a chance to review that probably in the near future. Yeah, because I'm really interested in watching it. Which I did hear that they did bring back the entire dub cast who was there from I can tell final. I don't know about Kagome when it comes to the princess, Demon Princess. I'll probably eventually get a chance to watch probably this weekend. I'll probably watch it tomorrow along with I'll probably do a review for that along with basically next episode for Soga-chan Hangout and Is It Wrong to Girls Dungeon? Yep. But in the case of this show, well, first season's good. Kind of wish it was dubbed. Yes, I kind of wish it was. Which hopefully though, with the second season finished dubbing, maybe Funimation was on Amplix. Hey, can you dub season 1, please, or do we have to do it ourselves? With the same voice cast, obviously, because we're kind of dumb, basically, to change voice cast between seasons. Yeah. So that's it for this particular review. Next video is going to be a Comic Corner. And after the Comic Corner, I'm going to watch Case Closed and upload these 3 videos. Okay? See you next video. Bye.